Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy, Pretty Boy Ray, aka HB Clips. And as y'all can see, or hear, I finally fixed the mic problem. So it should sound on both ears. It was previously sounding just on one side. My OBS settings was on mono mic. Now I'm gonna show y'all something real quick, cause I feel bad, bro. So I had somebody recommend to me 4 Tears, I Need It, and Miss You So by Frank Ocean, and they done blocked my video, bro. So the video I had planned for today, it got blocked, so I'm recording this to make up for it. If y'all got any other recommendations, let me know down in the description. I know I saw recommendations from, let me see if I can find it. It was on this video. Thunder Child is either Thunder Child or Thunder Chile 4638, and they recommended Love Some, Spaceman, Lil Demon, Still Mine, Wise Man, Changes, and Lot of Time. So he recommended a lot of stuff, so I'm gonna try my best to get to all of those as well. So just so y'all know, any recommendations y'all got, y'all can also leave it down below in the description. But today we are going to be watching one of my favorite channels to watch on my spare time, Degenerocity. I love this dude videos, bro. So if y'all like this type of content, let me know. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and just let me know that you enjoy this type of content. But let's get right into it. I got some. Let me spoil y'all real quick. I got some turkey lasagna and some pina colada. So yeah, let's just get right into it.
Today, I'll be talking about one of humanity's biggest fears.
God! Oh wait, bro, I'm not even showing the screen. I'm tweaked. My fault. I just got out of work, so you know what I'm saying? I'm a little perturbed. I don't even know if that's a word, but
today I'll be talking about one of humanity's biggest fears.
Talk to me.
This is a horrifying path that almost everybody will have to eventually face in their life, whether we like it or not. And most of the time, we don't. But everyone has to get their bread somehow. So we just gotta suck it up and pray that we win the lottery or our parlay hits one day. Because let's be for real, nobody want a job. Like, unless you got real aspirations for a certain type of work.
Telling you.
I think most of us, if given a magical opportunity to
y'all
get paid however much you get.
If y'all want to see more videos, hey man, support so I could quit my job and make videos for y'all full time.
Paid now and not work that job again, we would take it. Because most of us see jobs as a way to get by in life and try to make ends meet. There's no room for you to pursue passions in this economy. You better second guess that art degree and major in business so you can be an executive marketing promoter for $1 billion company. But I digress. I'm just saying, I doubt that is most people's passions to work at a 9-to-5 at a warehouse lifting boxes. I don't mean any disrespect, but am I wrong? Plus, it's fun being unemployed. As long as you got a roof over your head and don't need to worry about bills, most likely because you still live with your parents, then why would you want a job? That sounds like it's taking away your time from being grandmaster on Rivals and watching
I'm not gonna lie, I've been living alone for like years now, since I was like 20 I think, yeah, 21. And yo, I say years, it's been like 3-4 years, bro. But yeah, I think it's been 4 years. But yo, the freedom is nice. You do whatever you want in your house. I could walk around my house booty butt naked if I wanted to. But yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. The responsibilities of bills and stuff, bro.
reels. Nah, that's too much. But eventually you want to get your own stuff. You know, young boy
dishes,
ain't free. Or
cooking.
Life really hits you in the face and now you actually have bills. So eventually we all have to get a job. However, you know what's hard?
Do any of y'all like Young Boy, by the way, since he mentioned it? I wanna fake go to the Young Boy concert in Barclays, and I still got mad footage from the GNX tour. If y'all wanna see my footage from the GNX tour, let me know in the comment section.
Eventually you want to get your own stuff. You know, Young Boy tickets ain't free. Or life really hits you in the face and now you actually have bills. So eventually we all have to get a job. However, you know what's harder than actually deciding to get a job? Finding one that hires you. I swear you could send 100 applications to 100 different places and all of them would still ghost you. You think with how many job openings you see, the businesses are desperate to find people. But nah, it feels like they're posting it as bait, just to mess with people or steal your info. Not only that, if this is your first job, you're gonna have a harder time because even the quote-unquote entry-level jobs are asking for a qualification of having prior experience.
What was any of y'all's first job? My first job, I'm not gonna lie, 18 years old. I ran away from home. Cause some personal stuff. I ended up running away from home. I got a job at Chipotle. Shout out to Pedro. I don't know if he ever gonna watch this, but he was a friend of a friend, and he ended up getting me that job at Chipotle. Boom, I worked at Chipotle like 5 years, bro. I went all the way up to like service manager, but I was done with it, bro. Like I was like Chipotle, I'm not gonna lie. Unless they want to sponsor me one day, hey man. Chipotle is one of the worst jobs to have, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You're literally getting slaved. Like, if there's any job where I would say you're doing more work than what you're getting paid for, is definitely Chipotle. And they do not care. If they tell you to do something, you either gotta do it or you're cooked. But right now, excuse me, my fault. That's the pina colada, bro. But right now, I'm working like at a hospital, so I'm doing way better right now than when I was working at Chipotle, but still, bro, I still don't want a job.
Experience. Like, isn't that what this job is for? How is someone supposed to get experience and not be homeless while almost every decent paying job requires that? And trying to apply for a job on LinkedIn or Indeed is like sending your application into a void. I swear none of those people be reading them. You could have the most stacked profile on LinkedIn.
I'm not gonna lie, that's facts though. Like all these jobs, the entry level, but they want you to have experience. Like, how am I gonna get experience if all of y'all want experience?
You got a bachelor's, master's, discovered the cure for cancer. Then you send in an application for your dream job to your dream company. Then they write back to you saying, we've read your application. Unfortunately, the CEO's daughter has took your position that you applied for, so get the fuck on. Back when I was still applying for jobs, I literally gave up on sending applications on those sites because I'd never get a response back. Like, damn, was my application that bad? Even when your application does get noticed and you get set up for an interview, you still gotta go through some more bullshit ass question. Why did you choose our business? Y'all hiring. Like, what's up? What is your main motivation to get your work done? Money? What else am I here for? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Yo, I'm tweaking, bro. I'm too focused on the food, the lasagna. This lasagna busting. Even when your application does get noticed and you get set up for an interview, you still gotta go through some more bullshit ass questions. Why did you choose our business? Y'all hiring. Like, what's up? What is your main motivation to get your work done? Money? What else am I here for? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Hopefully not here. That's just me being honest with my answers. What do you want me to do? Work here for the rest of my life? This is a Wendy's! So you gotta lie with any question they ask. You have to make yourself look as good as possible. So you gotta fake it till you make it. Even if they asked you a stupid question like, would you still work this job even if there was no pay? You say absolutely. I always wanted to be a slave. Congratulations. You have hell no.
Successfully become employed. The end of your life starts Tuesday. After starting a job, I feel after the first week, you can find out whether you like it or quit it the next month. And it won't be the job itself to motivate this decision. It's your boss and co-workers.
Jiggle my balls.
They can make or break this whole thing. If you happen to get a chill boss and co-workers you can vibe with, that's amazing. That's how my last real job was. I used to be a waiter for weddings and other events. That job low-key had me stressing because I wasn't good at the start. I was awkward taking orders, I would mess up orders, and one time I even dropped a whole tray of food I was carrying at the wedding. Best believe I didn't get tips that day. And what made me kind of jealous is that some of my co-workers would walk out and carry 2 trays full of food on one shoulder. Like, damn, bro, are you Samoan? Those trays are mad heavy and so out of balance. But you know what kept me going? It was the fun time I had with my coworkers and boss. They were cool as hell. We had a carpool to get to the events. It was always a vibe and a good time. They made my experience. Imagine working a 16-hour shift and walking out of it happy. One day I clocked in for a double shift for a wedding and a sweet 16 at 9:30 a.m. and clocking out at 1:30 a.m. Granted, I was dead after that shift and had to take off my shoes more than once, but I got $60 worth of tips and went to Wawa after work, so I felt like Gucci. And I believe I only felt like this because the environment I was around was nice. Sometimes.
Is Wawa only in like Jersey or something, or like in the South? Because I don't think they got Wawas in New York.
I've had to serve some aggressive people at some points.
Yeah, it's my birthday today. What can I get out here for free? You a bitch.
If I had trash coworkers or a trash...
Why that clip just killed me? You said it's my birthday today. What can I get for free? Nothing. You a
Yeah, it's my birthday today. What can I get out here for free?
Yo.
You a bitch.
If I had trash coworkers or a trash boss, I would have not stayed at that job for long. I have zero patience for bullshit. Literally. Like example, the first job I've ever had in my senior year of high school, I was a janitor at a warehouse. I had no coworkers, so I had nobody to talk to, and my boss was not a bad person, but a bad boss. I'd be working shifts that were 2 to 3 hours every few days, cleaning the break rooms, hallways, and bathrooms. So my pay wasn't even that good, but since I was still in school, I was just thinking, I'm making money and I got more time to study and goon. That sounds like a win-win. But when payday arrived, I would only be paid for half the hours I worked, sometimes less. I was already barely working as is, combined with a salary of $13 an hour, cleaning up pee-pee and poo-poo. Man, I'm not taking it. Plus, he only
I'm not gonna
paid
lie,
me through
shout out.
Cash App. You've ever...
Shout out all the janitors in the world, bro. You're doing God's work, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. Where I work, bro, there's some people that like, yo, I don't know how you do that to a toilet, bro. I walk in the store, bro. Fucking shit stains all in the back of the toilet, all on the seat, and I'm like, yo, bro. Every day I go into work, bro, the seats is clean, bro. I'm like, yo. Shout out whoever did that, bro. There be even some people, bro. I see some people take a shit like 10 times in a day, bro. And mind you, that's just from 9 to 5. So imagine all the other shits they taking that we don't even know about.
Ever had a job that only paid you through Cash App? Man, I had to go. I only worked there for a few weeks. He did pay me the rest of the money after, so he cool, but man, warehouse jobs are not it. My patience dwindled faster when I got accepted at BJ's, and I worked there for 1 day. I asked to go to the bathroom and left during orientation. I discovered they weren't what they advertised. How you gonna call yourselves BJ's without expecting people to have certain expectations? That's false advertising. So that wasn't really the reason. I just didn't want to work in the freezer. That's when I started my waiting job, then YouTube, and now here I am. Unemployed since. I'm just saying I can understand the struggles of looking for and having a job. Especially the ones you only take to make ends meet. And the unemployed life can be really fun when you have stuff to fall back on. If not, it will only be short-term satisfaction. Eventually, you have to get a career, deal with any of the shortcomings of it, and do that for the rest of your life. The American dream!
Yo, why do I keep doing this, yo? I keep forgetting to go back to the video, yo. Y'all could, I'm gonna be honest, bro. If y'all hit the dislike button, bro, I won't even be mad at y'all, bro.
So I left.
I won't even be mad at y'all, bro.
That wasn't really the reason.
Because I'm tweaking, bro. I just keep doing that shit.
That's when I started my waiting job, then YouTube, and now here I am.
Does a stream deck allow you to change the scenes from the stream deck? Because I'm not gonna lie, if that's the case, bro, I might need to invest in a stream deck, bro, because maybe I won't forget.
I'm just saying I can understand the struggles of looking for and having a job. Especially the ones you only take to make ends meet. And the unemployed life can be really fun when you have stuff to fall back on. If not, it will only be short-term satisfaction. Eventually, you have to get a career, deal with any of the shortcomings of it, and do that for the rest of your life. The American dream! So when looking for a job, make sure to get one that you like if you have the privilege to do so. That's all I really wanted to say. And in conclusion, enjoy unemployment while you still can. Different strokes for different folks. And so on and so on and Scooby-Dooby-Dooby.
Whoa, he was spazzing on that one. Wait. How many jobs denied you this week, bruh? Hey, man. If y'all fuck with that video, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below on what y'all would like to see next. And again, I apologize, bro. The Frank Ocean songs, I wanted to upload that for y'all. I love those songs, but they don't block my videos, bro. I'm telling y'all, they just be hating on me for real. They don't want me to succeed. They don't want me to be great. But hey, man, I hope y'all have a blessed day. Tomorrow, I will be going to my sister's graduation, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a video up tomorrow. Actually, I think I do have a video up for tomorrow, but yeah, just let me know. And I love y'all, man. Peace.